Previously on Dread and Breakfast. Welcome to the KalamaZoo.
This is Penny Jennings, the conservation specialist.
My name is Charlie Chipper.
My name's Kevin King.
We've brought a new intern. His name is Aidan Conway.
Yeah, so I was thinking that I would come by the lab at some point today and just, take some pictures to share on the soch, And Eileen goes out on the stage with all 4 of the cages, the blankets still on them, and she pulls off the blanket to reveal an empty cage.
No. I don't, no.
You notice that your keys on your belt loop seem to be pulling in one direction on their own. And you see the wall of the tunnel because you've reached the edge of the zoo property. Welcome back, everybody. In the time since we have last seen our wonderful, lovely zoo employees of Question, Mavis has called another all-hands meeting.
Oh, Penny contemplates ignoring it because there is work to do. We're missing a bird.
The meeting is about the missing bird. But we begin again back in the same auditorium where we started last time.
Everyone, thank you. Please come in as efficiently as possible. We only have a limited amount of time for this meeting right now. Thank you.
But are there donuts this time?
No, absolutely not. This is an emergency meeting.
I'm not there.
We were in the same room together.
Yeah, you were together. Penny has dragged you by your earlobe.
Penny must have dragged me because otherwise Charlie's going to go look for that bird. This is a meeting about looking for the bird. You know what I could do instead of that?
Looking for the bird.
Damn
We're
thing.
on the same page. I think this is the first time Penny and Charlie have bonded over literally anything is how stupid this fucking meeting is right
Penny's
now.
dragging me there by my ear, but we're both like, this is fucking stupid. Can you believe this shit? This is dumb. This is the bureaucratic bullshit that I work so hard to ignore.
Kevin, what is your reaction to this meeting?
Yeah, I'm obediently coming in, but I'm also nervous. I'm not a huge fan of being roped into this bird hunt. If anyone asks, I'm telling them I'd need to get back to the grout. I feel like that's the best way to get me out of the meeting.
I respect that.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started. As you know, we've had a situation with a missing bird. So far, the situation has not necessarily become public knowledge, and we would appreciate keeping it this way.
Everyone looks at our social media guy and just glares daggers at him.
Oh, Aidan is looking incredibly frazzled. His hair is completely uncoiffed. You can tell that he's just super stressed out. He's got his phone in one hand and a tablet in another and a computer in his lap. He's just totally losing his mind.
Oh no, this poor boy.
Penny raises her hand.
Yes, Ms. Jennings.
Miss Dearson, with all due respect, it has been almost 5 hours since Raphael has been missing. Shouldn't we alert the public that she may have left the zoo? We need help. We need reinforcements. The zoo can suffer one day of bad press to find this bird.
Yes, no, I understand. I understand completely. Finding this bird is my number one priority. However, I do not believe that it would really be in the zoo's best interest to alert the public to this event because ultimately, it's just going to cause more chaos amongst our zoo guests that we will then also have to manage on top of attempting to find this bird. I understand that your opinion may differ, but I do assure you that we will do whatever is necessary within our internal staff to recover the bird.
We haven't lost a cheetah, okay? We haven't lost an alligator. This is a baby bird. The public is not going to panic. It can be a fun game of I Spy. And she's a baby. She's not equipped to deal with the ecosystem. I'm sorry, but it seems that the zoo's animals are a little more important to most of us here than the zoo's public image, Miss Dearson.
I understand, and I assure you that this does not have to do with public image, as important as our image is.
I roll my eyes dramatically.
And you are correct. This is not a dangerous animal, but that I believe is more reason not to, sound the alarm. No one is going to be harmed finding this bird, but I do believe, because it is the centerpiece of our spring festival, we really, I don't think that the reaction would be very positive. Aidan, can you potentially speak to this since you are very versed in the current goings on social media?
Oh, right, because the live stream, they did... Oh, no, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right. Yeah. So, basically, unfortunately, we had quite a few viewers that are aware that the bird was not at the show. Which, that's not great. Yeah.
Maybe you could just say it was a magic show.
Right. Yeah. So, there are some theories that are circling, and it's actually quite concerning how accurate people are on Facebook. So really, we haven't said much. We've just kind of kept silent as much as possible. But I am getting quite a lot of influx of questions and concerned zoo guests, and it's
So if people are already concerned, why don't we just tell them the truth, and then they can help us find her?
Well, the issue is not only do we have the general public following us on our social media, but we also have some more of the regulatory people. So
yes, Aidan does bring up a good point here. There is the issue of our funding sources, if you will not take kindly to the knowledge that we've had a breach and a misplacement of one of our animals, the funding future of the conservation program. I know, Ms. Jennings, you're very also keenly aware of these concerns.
Very much, Ms. Dearson, but are you suggesting that they wouldn't be equally as, shall we say, upset if they find out that we lied to them by omission?
Well, we have not done this. So the approach that we're going to take at the moment is that we will be postponing all the other shows at the amphitheater today. We will be limiting some of the special activities so that more staff can be devoted to searching the zoo grounds to attempt to find this missing bird. And I am putting a time limit of if we do not recover the bird within the next 2 hours, then we will be alerting a larger circle of people. But I really, at this point, do not think that the public needs to be 100% brought up to speed. I know that does not sit well with everybody, but I assure you that this is not a decision that I alone am making, that I've been speaking in constant communication with the board of directors, and this was a unanimous decision by all 8 members and myself. At this time, Aidan has some assignments for different employees that will be put onto search duty as opposed to other tasks.
Hey, does that include me too?
There he is. There's my boy.
Yes, this is an all-hands-on-deck operation, so Rodney, your assistance will be needed as well.
You can count on me, Mavis! Ha ha ha!
Man, what if Rodney finds the bird?
He'd laugh.
And scare him away.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so Aidan has a whole list of papers that goes out to everybody's manager. Basically, all of these papers signify that everyone is to be on high alert. There's a suspension of all other unnecessary tasks that are not considered essential to zoo operation. All hands on deck to find this bird.
We're closing down the pizza stand, everyone. Sorry to say.
Oh, no. Dan at Concessions. Is that his name? He's going to be so sad.
Dan is no longer Dan the Pizza Man. He's now Dan the Bird Hunter.
He prefers the term bird wrangler, I think.
The human net.
Oh, no. I think Marissa did a spray.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
She did.
I did not spray.
Oh.
I did not spray. I just had to not hear you because I was laughing. You can't make a goof when I'm drinking coffee, Christine.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Jacob is just like, so much that I have to cut out. I can see the calculations in his mind.
All right. So all three of you are going to be on bird patrol. And Kevin, if I may also, you not only have this bird to worry about, but also what the heck happened in the tunnel?
Yup.
Yeah, that was weird. What I'd like to do is I think Charlie is pretty familiar with the tunnels. I think he's down there.
He is, yes.
Transporting. So I'm going to try to grab him on the way out.
Okay.
See if I can ask him.
Will you make a poll for me?
Ooh. Oh, no.
You just never know, man. I might get violent. I might get jumpy.
Honestly, confronting
get
Charlie
ya.
is always a pull-worthy endeavor.
I'm gonna fucking swear all over you. You're not your ears will never recover from the.
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Okay. It's
that
more
didn't
red.
seem like it would be a bad one, and then it did a lean.
All right, yeah. So you definitely would think to ask Charlie for assistance because you know that he knows a lot about the different enclosures and how they're all connected to each other via the tunnels. So he would have spent some time down there. So yes, he is a good resource to ask about the tunnels.
Hey, Charlie, sir. You got a second, real quick?
Hey, Kevin. Oh yeah. Hey, my guy. Kevin. Kev. You mind if I call you Kev? I'm gonna call you Kev. What's up, Kev? How's it going?
Yeah, I normally go by my Kevin,
Kev,
but
yeah. What's up? Hang on. How's it going? Hang tight.
It's okay.
Cowabunga.
You've been down in the tunnels a lot, right?
Yeah. I walk through those like 30 times a day from one enclosure to the
Yeah.
other.
30.
Yeah. Do you ever notice anything weird down there? Like
Just the rats that try to bite my feet.
yeah, that's fun. But I'm thinking more like
Hey, buddy, we're gonna. Hey, Kev. Love this talk. Love this fucking talk. This is a great convo we've got going right now. But we're looking for a bird. So Penny and I, we're going this way. You come with us. We'll walk and talk. How's that sound?
That sounds good. Why don't
Sweet,
we
let's
go check down in the tunnels? I can show you something weird, and also then we'd have a roof over our head. That could be good.
Wait, I'm sorry,
What?
Mr.
Kev, why do we need a roof over our head?
Just for safety.
I look up at the sky. I see the clear blue sky. And I look back at Kevin. And I look back at the sky. And I look back at Kevin. And I'm just like, the fuck?
Is Kevin like really afraid of birds? Is that what we're learning? Like,
Yeah, this is a thing you and I discussed.
what?
Yeah.
We did?
Yes. You had a fear, and I was like, is it funny if I'm afraid of bird? And you said, hell yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't think we have time. Did you say the tunnels? Has anyone checked the tunnels for Raphael? I don't think she would have gotten down there. And she's like flipping through her clipboard of like where people have checked and notices no tunnels, I presume.
God.
Oh, yeah. No. No one has looked in the tunnels.
Okay. Well, yes, I guess it's possible there's some entry points that a bird could have gotten into. Sure. Great. Let's check there first, and then we can circle back up and around. And nice to meet you, Kevin. I'm Penny. I don't think we've met. Where's the closest entrance?
I don't really know. I got the map Bob gave me on this here iPad. It looks like maybe.
Oh shit! They gave you an
entrance 6?
iPad. They haven't even given me a Fitbit.
I'm sorry.
What
we
is
have
this horse
budgets
shit?
for iPads and not to GPS track our. Oh my God! The board of directors.
This
needs to all
is some
be fired.
horse shit. The new kid comes in. He gets an iPad. I don't even get a flip flop from this place.
Charlie, as you said, let's walk and talk. Let's go.
Walking and talking.
Charlie, are you taking a look at this iPad?
Yeah, take a look at it.
So you grab the iPad from Kevin and you're like zooming in and out of this map. And as you zoom in, you see that it shows like the tunnels and the different buildings, and it even shows some of the sewer lines, the steam lines, all the utilities and stuff that he would have to see. It's very fascinating and complex web of colored lines and drawings and of the whole zoo infrastructure.
Oh, cool. I look for a little picture of a bird on it, just, just in case.
Unfortunately, you do not see that there.
Well, I tried.
But nice try. The bird is not considered infrastructure, unfortunately.
Well, okay, I guess I'll lead us to the closest entryway into the tunnels, and then we can start looking. Do we have we all have flashlights, right?
Yes. Yeah, you would all have like on your phones or something.
Okay,
yeah.
Then let's get out of here.
So, so as you're walking along, you enter back into the like back area of the zoo where Kevin was earlier when he met up with Allison. And this part of the zoo, it's behind big walls, so the general public can't see it. It's mainly just like a service road. And then there's another road outside of the zoo that's like a more public one. And there's like a big fence in the way in between the two. So you guys are like walking down along the sidewalk by the service road. And you do see, a big truck go by along the public road.
Is there anything special?
Yeah,
Make a poll for me.
That smile on your face makes me think there might be an acronym on that truck, Christine.
I don't actually want to look at the
make
car.
a poll. Come on.
I just don't want to die for looking at a thing.
It's an important truck.
I'm looking at this. All right, here we go.
Dun 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 dun. dun. Oh no! Oh no! Look at it!
No.
Oh my God! Look at it!
I hate it. Oh, well.
All right. Thank you for making a successful poll. So yeah, this truck lumbers on by, and you manage to catch in the back window that you see a somewhat rubbed off emblem, but it says RCS on it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay.
Did you keep that paper, or did you just toss it in the trash?
I super have that paper, but that says ORCS, and that truck just said RCS, so not related.
You are killing me. Are you?
They're not,
oh my
not
God!
Not even close to related. They couldn't be the same thing.
Oh my God!
Like
this is my least favorite goof you always fucking pull.
That's probably RC cars or something like that.
Oh my fucking it is a worn off. It looks the same. It's just a little worn off.
I look at my piece of paper. And I'm like, oh, that's weird, I guess. And then I reach into my pocket just to like confirm that was an acronym that I once saw. And I see the letters, and I'm like, huh. And then the paper is still like written in something that like I don't understand, right?
Yeah, it's just like illegible handwriting.
Oh, okay.
And the paper is also torn. So like you can kind of make out a little bit of like the beginnings of a letter to somebody, but like there's really nothing, like no information that you can make out from the little bit that you have that would help you at all.
Got you. Okay. Hey, Penny.
Where is it? Where's it? Where is she? Where is she? Where?
Raph isn't here. So do the initials ORCS mean anything to you? Because they mean fuck all to me.
No, I'm sure it could be a service person. Mr. King, have you dealt with a pipe company, an optimal routery phone? I don't know.
Yeah, Kev.
What does it matter? What does it matter? We're looking for a bird, not playing Scrabble.
We're walking on our way. We can walk and talk. Kev, ORCS mean anything?
Yeah, isn't that like the big old trolls in them Lord of the Rings movies?
Oh, shit, Kev, you're right. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I love those movies. Anyway.
Charlie, why? Is this suddenly a concern?
Oh, I just saw a truck drive by with RCS on it, and then
I have... a dog? Are you
and
so
then I have
distracted
this, I have
by
this
anything
piece of paper
that moves and has bright colors?
Well, that's not the there was also this piece of paper. See, I found it was kind of in the trash, and Rodney was going to throw it out, but it fell out of the trash, I guess.
Charlie,
it says
is the piece of paper a bird?
I mean, I could origami this shit into a
then
bird
I don't
if you
care
want.
about the piece of paper. So, just where are the tunnels?
Right over here.
Yeah, so Charlie points over and there's one of the entrances to the tunnels. It's a building similar to the one that Kevin and Allison went in earlier when they were going down to look at the sea lion enclosure. You know, it just kind of looks like a small shed. There's a simple door, and it's right up against the edge of the zoo property. So who opens the door to this building?
I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Penny would be power walking at the front, so she'd probably get there first. And unless it's locked, she'd probably open it.
So Penny, you see the building. The door is actually around the other side of the building, so you have to kind of like go around it. And you're walking so fast, and you go to walk around the side of the building, and you trip over a grate that's in the ground.
Oh no. Why did I wear heels today? Damn it.
And as you trip over it, your heel gets caught, and the grate kind of like pops up and then down again.
Oh, shit. Can it do that? Is it? Oh, God. Can I stop? And then as I go to like unwedge my heel out of it, because first of all, that's fucking terrifying. Like anytime I walk over grates in shoes, I fear this exact thing.
Yeah. So you look and you see that like it does look like there is a way to like latch it closed, and the latch has been undone, which is why it was able to kind of hinge up a little bit when Penny's heel got caught on it.
Could I try to shine my phone flashlight down the grate to see like how far the light will reach?
Yeah, so you do. And it just goes down. You cannot see the bottom.
Oh, fuck.
You can see that there are like ladder rungs in the side of the wall. They don't look like they're old and rickety. Like they look decently sturdy. So it does look like this is a hatch that you could feasibly climb down.
Oh.
But it's unlike any, like you've been in the tunnels before. It doesn't really look like any sort of entrance that you've seen. And like you notice that the dirt around it like looks a little bit different than the rest of the ground.
What?
It just looks a little bit looser. Like everything else is kind of like tamped down. There's grass growing. It looks a little more aerated, if you will. Like it's like it had put down at a different time than the rest of the ground.
Ooh. Is it disturbed, and do I see any tiny bird footprints in this dirt?
Unfortunately, no. You do not see any bird footprints.
Kevin, does this lead down? Why? I guess I'm a little confused. There's an entrance 2 feet that way, and there's a manhole here. What is this?
Probably just the special people entrance for rich people who don't want to go in a shed.
Can you, is this on your map? Does this lead to a different section? Can you check?
Penny, can you make a poll for me?
I don't want to. I thought Kevin would have to make a, damn it. Okay.
God will not let you throw another person under the bus.
Okay.
Ooh. It's getting tense, ladies and gents. So yeah, Penny, you definitely ask Kevin to see if he can see this manhole on the map. Kevin, you look on the map, you zoom in, you can see the entrance to the tunnel. And this is, not a main entrance to the tunnel, the big building. It's one that's not typically used all the time. It was just the one that was closest to where you guys were previously. It's kind of in a part of the zoo where there's not a lot of infrastructure underneath there, so that's why it's not used very often. So you zoom in a little closer to see if you can find this manhole. And you do see that there is a storm sewer that runs along the line of the property. but it doesn't really look like that would be in alignment with where this manhole is.
Oh.
Plus, it's really odd that what looks like a catch basin drain has rungs to go down into it. That's unlike anything you have seen before when it comes to sewer lines and that such.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, I don't see this here particular hatch on the plan, but it's right along the storm drain. It looks like your pretty standard catch basin, as they say.
That is what we say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kevin, how deep do these usually go? Come look at this. This seems excessively deep, right?
Well, yeah, it kind of does, and fresh too. That's weird. Anyway, this tunnel has got a door and a roof. Why don't we go ahead and go on inside?
Our sorry, one more question really quick. The grate where my heel got caught, that's not big enough for a bird to squeeze down, or is it?
Like the holes in the grate?
Yeah.
They're about the size of like when you would see like a catch basin that has like a leaf grate. So, I mean, yeah, a bird might be able to fit through there, yeah.
Was the grate partially ajar with like a bigger hole that a bird could maybe fit in, and that's why Penny tripped over it? Penny, do you think you maybe closed it and little Raph fell down?
I have no
Gosh,
idea.
I hope not.
I guess Raph could have fallen down here if it was open, or if this might just be my 5 years of unappreciated hard work coming back in a cynical way. But you did say that someone stole Raph. I think you implied earlier in the last episode. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Episode? What are you talking about, Penny?
If someone stole Raph, that would and went down here. I have no evidence. I'm grasping at straws. Kevin, could you radio some of your cohorts to check the main tunnels, and maybe we can check this one?
But why would somebody want to steal a bird?
I'd have people do a bunch of crazy shit. Have you met Rodney?
Yeah.
From the distance, you just hear,
Right on time.
That comes like right on time over our like walkie-talkies as Rodney like accidentally pushes the button.
Oh, I think I found something. It looks like a bird. It's flying and it's up above the pizza. And then from the back, you hear Dan, the concessions guy. Rodney, how many times do we have to tell you? It's one of the promotional posters. That's not a real bird. Yes. Look, it's not moving.
I turned my walkie-talkie off. Just turn that shit right off.
I think Charlie would point out. Well, I mean, it's a lot more likely. I quickly run around the building to look at the other door, which is closed.
Yes.
Well, I think it's a lot more likely that little Raph probably fell down, this open grate, as opposed to opening a door and closing it all on her own.
That's true, and we've checked everywhere in the zoo. Short of Raph leaving the zoo property, I think this is our best bet. I put my clipboard with all of my precious spreadsheets on the ground. I whisper a soft goodbye, and I want to open the grate and start climbing down.
Awesome.
But I want to have my phone flashlight on so I can see what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely. So are the other two of you going to join her in descending into this tunnel?
Come die with me, friends.
Hell yeah, I got no problems.
I don't want to, but I do still have questions.
I need you to decide amongst the three of you who will make a poll from the tower.
I'm already doing it.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. You're just going?
I did it.
Oh, my God.
All right, Charlie, thank you for making a successful poll.
You're welcome.
All right, so you descend down the tunnel. You're going down these rungs step by step, very, very carefully, and they just keep going and going and going. It is much further down than the regular tunnels for the zoo. None of you have ever been down here before. So you finally reach the bottom of the tunnel. The lighting is this weird purplish reddish color.
Oh.
There's just one long hallway going down, and it's just a stark hallway that goes for like a decent amount of distance. So the three of you look at each other, and there's really nowhere else to go except for back out or down the tunnel.
Well, Kev, it's got a roof.
Yeah, down here seems better than out there with there's just open to the sky with the bird on the loose.
Is the floor dirt or is it like concrete? Like I want to see if I can see bird feetsies.
Yeah, no, this is like a well-constructed tunnel. Like it looks like the hallway of like just an industrial like laboratory almost. So it does have actual flooring, actual walls, actual ceiling. It's not just like a cave.
Shit. Yeah, I would brandish my phone flashlight and forge ahead.
I don't remember this in the fucking building plans. When did we get this? Whatever this is.
Yeah, this was not covered on the employee tour 5 years ago, so...
Yeah, it wasn't on the tour last month either.
So the three of you walk down this hallway. It goes for a little distance, and you come across what looks like big fire doors, and they have windows with like the wiring, like narrow windows with the wire in it.
Oh.
Shit, what kind of animals do you think they keep down here?
I am beginning to think this doesn't have anything to do with the zoo. Can I peer through the window?
Yes. You look through the window and you see a vast and sterile room, and it's big. It's bigger than you ever thought could be built underground. You notice across the room that there's another set of doors similar to this one leading to who knows where, who knows how big this whole place could be. But as for this room, it seems like it's set up as a lab. You see that there's a lot of similar equipment that you use for the conservation program. Ultrasound machines, centrifuges, a chemistry lab, lots of fume hoods, that sort of thing.
Are these better equipment than what I have? Because I'm about to be so mad.
And you look in the corner and you see that there's this huge wall of animal cages.
What?
And there's all kinds of different animals that you can like kind of make out that there's movement happening.
No.
And it doesn't look like there's anyone in the lab at the moment.
Oh no, I suddenly am afraid that the baby boom was not a real baby boom, Christine. Fuck. I want to try the door. I want to go in. Can you make a poll for me? Fuck, yes.
She said they were fire doors. How did you not see this coming? If you open it wrong, you burn.
Okay. All right.
Oh, man,
All
it's
right.
getting real dangerous.
So Penny, you try the door and it opens. And so the three of you slink into the lab. And you're looking around and yeah, you're just seeing more of this equipment everywhere. It all looks like really state of the art. There's all kinds of weird equipment also that you don't recognize. There's one area of the lab that has like a ton of heat lamps, and you look and you see that there's various enclosures for like very, very small baby animals. There's an area with a ton of different eggs that are being warmed by these heat lamps. There's just like a huge array of these lamps.
What?
So as you're kind of taking in everything in the lab, Penny, you notice that on all of the burettes and the beakers and the rubber stoppers and test tubes and everything is marked with this ORCS.
Oh, these bastards. Charlie, can I see that paper you had again?
Yeah? You didn't want to see it before, though, Penny. What's
I
what's
very
up?
much do now. Here, give that to me and go check the animals, see if Raph is here.
Okay. no, sure. Yeah. You get to call the shots. Yeah, sure. That's fine. You fuck it. Here,
I
take
have
the damn
5
thing.
years seniority. Don't just give me one thing. God, please.
I give you this paper, and then I piss off to go look at animals.
Yeah, so Penny, you do compare the paper, and it's the same logo on the paper as what you see on the lab equipment. Charlie, you head over towards the cages, and you start looking through, and you see that there's all kinds of animals. There are some birds, some that do look like fruit doves.
Oh, fuck.
There are some small mammals, some cats that you can't quite figure out what they are, like cat-like creatures. There's, obviously rabbits, obviously. And some of them, like, you do know exactly what these animals are. Like, you do see an armadillo, but you also notice that, like, some of them just look really weird. Like, they have an extra appendage, or they kind of look like a mix of two animals. You can't quite place what it is. Like, they just look weird and modified.
I run. I search for Raph, my sweet, sweet baby.
And you find her.
Oh, is she okay?
She's fine. A little scared looking, but she's there.
Oh.
This is good.
I'm filled with rage.
Kevin, what are you looking at in this lab? What are you taking a second closer look at?
Yeah, I'm going to check out those heat lamps. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel drawn to those.
Interesting. So Kevin, you head towards the heat lamps, and it's all just like small baby animals that you can tell, like, they just look like they weren't quite done yet. Like, these are incubation pods almost for these animals. And you take a closer look at the pod where all of the eggs are, when all of a sudden the power goes out.
Fuck, what?
And the emergency lights come on, and you see your keys are straight up and down, pointing towards these heat lamps that are still running. And Charlie, you notice that your lanyard is starting to float in the air, pulled towards these heat lamps as well. And Penny, you feel a pull at your earlobes. Your earrings are being drawn towards the lamps.
Fuck.
Guys, this is what I wanted to show you before. I was down in the tunnels, and my keys were like pointing at a wall, and it's
what
is happening
What is
here.
th-
What do you guys? Has this happened before? Do you know what's going on?
I don't know what the fuck this place is. This is all weird horse shit.
Penny bustles over to this new fucking phenomena. She's gonna try to, like, move the keys.
Yeah, so like when you push on it, like you can move them. You can tell that like there is some force, I guess, pushing back. And when you move your hand, they do like jostle back up to where they were standing.
Do I have any fucking idea what, like, scientific anything this could be? I, as Marissa, don't. I'm a fucking English major. I read books. Like, but would Penny have any sense of...
Yeah, so you're pondering this question when off in the distance you hear an echoey, "What the fuck, man?"
What?
Someone else is in the lab or coming close. What do? They are heading towards where you are.
Is there a chair?
I hide.
Is there a chair?
There's all kinds of equipment, chairs, all kinds of stuff.
I grab a chair and I stand next to the door.
You can't hit. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit the motherfucker that comes in this room.
Why would you do that?
Did you see what they're fucking doing to animals? Do you see that frog with 5 legs?
No, I understand that, but they could be.
You hear, "I don't know, man. It looks like the power went out. I gotta do something. I gotta reset the generator or something." "Yeah, make sure the heat lamps are still on."
Oh,
"You okay?"
Fuck. Shit.
They're coming.
Shit.
What are you doing?
I want to get on the other side of the door so that if it opens, they don't see me, but, like, not by the windows. I don't know. I'm panicking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following them. I'm huddling over with Penny. Is this, like, normal for you guys? Does this happen all the time here?
This is not normal at all. This is awful. This is horrible.
And you hear footsteps come closer and closer. And the door creaks open. And you see Aidan walk in.
Bean him. Bean that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Hit him. Ah!
Okay, so I see Aidan come in, and I have my chair raised above my head, and I'm like, Aidan? What the fuck are you doing here? Who the fuck are you? What?
Hey, you guys, what are you doing down here?
Hey, pal. Yeah. Close the door behind him. stand in front of the door, and
Weren't there
I
two
go.
voices in the hallway?
There was another voice, yeah, but I'm in front of the door. Fuck it. I'm gonna we'll find a way to lock that. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need you to sit down in that chair over there right now and start talking to me about what the fuck is going on.
And Aidan pushes a button on the wall.
I hit him with the chair. He gets chaired. I chair this
Abby, calm
motherfucker.
down. Jesus.
Make a pull.
I chair this little bitch.
Make a pull.
Oh, I never liked Aidan. Fuck that guy.
Oh.
That was a doozy, man.
Yeah, that was really close.
Did
So
not
you
like that.
swing the chair and you do manage to hit Aidan with it, and he topples to the floor.
Shit.
He's not able to push the button. What are the other two of you doing?
I want to look at the button. Like, does it say
It's
like?
just a red
what
button.
does it say?
It's just a red button on the wall.
I'm going to stand in front of the button to make sure no one else can press it because I'm worried it's an alarm, and I want to peek out of the door window to see who the fuck else is down here. Because if it's Mavis, that bitch is also getting a chair. Fuck her.
Yeah, so Penny, you peer out and you see a long hallway that's similar to the one that you came down when you first descended into the tunnel. This one has multiple doors on either side of the hallway, but there doesn't seem to be anyone in the hallway.
Thank Christ.
Oh, beans! What they might have got.
What is happening, guys? This is. Do you think we need to go talk to Miss Dearson and figure out what's going on?
At this point, I'm pretty convinced Miss Dearson is complicit in whatever the fuck this is. So, is Aidan unconscious, or can we ask him some very pointed, threatening questions?
Yeah, Aidan is conscious and he looks at all three of you and just says, "Oh, fuck. Can't believe this is happening. How the hell did the three of you get down here?"
How the hell?
Oh, that's a
are
different
you-
voice. That's a very different voice, my friend. All right. I would like to sit on him so he can't stand up.
Are there any wires you can tie this boy up?
No, I'm just going to sit on him and I'm just going to be like, all right, pal, we're going to talk and you're going to answer some questions.
Charlie, he might have a walkie-talkie. Get that fucking thing and all the phones away from him so he can't call for whoever, please.
I do that.
Yeah, okay, so you take all that stuff away. Aidan goes, "God damn it, just let me reset the system. These generators are pulling a shit ton of power. Can't you see what they're doing to your fucking keys?"
You can tell me how to reset the power, and
Penny's
I can
pretty
do it
good
while
with
you
power.
stay right there.
Yeah, I've done some stuff with power. You can tell me what to do.
There's a panel on the wall over there. Just flip the third lever from the bottom. God damn it.
1, 2, 3.
And the power comes out and your keys fall back down to where they typically rest.
Fuck.
Yeah, so let's start with that one. And then we're going to start with the animal experimentation. And if I don't like your answers, Aidan, I'm going to hit you in the head with a chair. And if I really don't like your answers, Aidan, I'm going to do it again. So start talking. I want some words out of your mouth. Go, let's do this.
God damn it. All right. My name's not Aidan, okay? It's Dominic Luciano, all right?
You tell me like you think I care.
Name.
Listen, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the hell Orcs is up to. All I know is that I'm supposed to keep other people out of here, okay?
Okay, how about we start with who the fuck Orcs is? What is that? I've never heard that before today.
I don't know anything about this organization either. I know it's fucking creepy down here. They got all these animals.
Oh, organization. Do you think the O is for organization?
I have no idea. These Orcs guys, they show up at my door one day. They say, "Hey, we heard you're a little good at sneaking under the radar." They offer me a shit ton of money. And when you're talking that many zeros, how do you say no to that? Okay? Okay.
I'm debating about whether or not I like that answer enough not to hit him.
All right. They hired me to be a mole for the zoo. They wanted me to just get as much information as I could. So, say, okay, well, how do I take as many pictures of the zoo as I possibly can? Social media
I knew
intern.
taking pictures of the lab was a horrible ruse. You're a horrible actor.
I say we hit him again.
Hold on. I want to take his phone.
You already
or
did.
whatever the fuck he has. And I want to look through it, just see if I find anything there. And I also want to delete all the pictures of the zoo.
Yeah. So you look through his phone. You see that there's just like pictures of every inch of the zoo. There's tons of pictures of the birdhouse, like stuff that would not be put on a social media page, like really intricate stuff. You see that there's pictures of every single bird. You see that there's pictures of a lot of the other enclosures. You see that there's pictures of all of the shafts. You see a picture of the shaft that you guys climbed down.
Oof. So once she's done wiping everything that she can, she would kind of like turn to him and... So, are you responsible for Raph's disappearance then?
I suppose you could say I had a hand in it.
I hit him again with the chair.
God damn it, I can't finish telling you what the hell's going down here if you keep hitting me with that goddamn chair.
You better spill it fast then, buddy.
How exactly did you get Raphael from her cage down here?
Let's just say I've been spending a lot of time working on distracting all of you. And, Charlie here's not the hardest person to distract. Able to just grab one of the birds when he wasn't looking. Took it down here. That's what they get paid for.
Okay, so why did you take her? Just for more experimental fodder?
I don't know what they do with it here. I mean, clearly it's something creepy. I'm just in charge of... I'm the pipeline, if you will, okay?
Okay, so you steal the animals from the zoo and you bring them down here?
Yeah, and listen...
I hit him again.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna concuss this man.
I'm hoping to.
Listen, it was never my intent to cause such an issue. I thought the one that I was taking was one that nobody would notice for a little while. Take it down, get some DNA, whatever. I bring it back, no big deal. But when I realized that it was the one that was supposed to be in the goddamn show, all hell broke loose. I started freaking out as well. You know, all I want to do is get this bird back so no one suspects me either.
Who... Can you at least tell us who your contact is? Is Mavis the one organizing all of this? Giving you your
You think
orders?
Mavis is smart enough to come up with all of this? Yeah, right.
Yes.
That woman is the easiest woman in the world to trick. She'll believe anything you tell her, as long as it's having to do with the image of the zoo or whatever.
I mean, that's fairly obvious, but then is it the board? Is it who do you report to?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say.
There's a chair that says you're at liberty to say.
I think the chair says you're at liberty to say, my guy. Just saying.
Yeah, and the people on the other side of that have tons of weaponry. You do not want to mess with them. Your chair is going to get torn to pieces.
Do they? I think he's bullshitting it. I don't think they have tons of weapons. That's horse shit. No way.
Why would they? It's a zoo. It's not...
Yeah, it's not like we're coming down here with chairs going to hit them all. Oh.
Listen, I don't get paid enough to try and defend this place. So if you want to get out of here, I'll help you get the bird back if you don't say anything about me. We just pretend this never happened.
No deal.
How about we get the bird back and we also burn this place to the fucking ground after saving all of these animals, because this cannot go on.
How are you going to explain all these mutant animals?
Oh, I was going to go public with it with a full report. I was going to take pictures and provide evidence and then leak it to the press. Nothing like a good scandal.
Yep. We're going to have to find new jobs after that.
Oh, I was already looking. My resume's been out for a while. It's fine. Sorry, Kevin. You did just start. This is kind of a whoopsie for you.
So, Penny and Charlie seem to have this under control. Kevin, during this conversation, what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I want to poke around the room a little bit more. I'm still not really sure what's going on, so maybe something here will help it make some sense.
Yes, find blackmail.
So you look around the room, and next to the bank of cages, you see a bunch of filing cabinets. So you walk over there and you go to pull one open and it creaks open and you see folders and folders of all kinds of different files. So you pull one out. It's construction invoices for what looks to be the amphitheater sponsored by Kersher Insurance.
What?
And you pull out the next folder and it's got plans for this bunker. You see the entrance to the tunnel and you see the lab that you're standing in right now. and you see a network of other rooms going further and further underground.
Holy shit.
At this point, your curiosity is piqued, so you slam that one shut and you open another one and you just grab a random folder and you flip open this folder and you see research notes. The top, it has this oval logo with the letters ORCS. Under the logo, you see a bunch of letters and numbers. This one says GMA 428.
What?
You flip to another page. This one is A32. More notes about features of the animal, scales and talons. You flip again. GMC 333. What? This one's got really weird notes about fur density and wingspan. What kind of animal could this be? You certainly don't know.
No.
Hey, buddy, you telling us about this?
Yeah, hey guys, look, there's some sort of documents and experiments, and this
What
one's
the fuck?
got
Stop looking at
wings
that.
and fur, and
Did you say experiments?
I think
Chair.
Just
Chair.
look at these notes.
God damn it.
The second Penny hears the word documents, her eyes light up and she goes over to Kevin and starts speed reading through these files. Her face is like completely pale. This is deplorable. We need to get these animals out of here. This goes against all forms of ethics and what the zoo stands for. And this is fucked. We're leaving. So I'm putting these documents down for right now. And are there like empty cages?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to put Raph and as many other like birds as is safe for them in a cage and start like loading up the most like vulnerable animals that I can tell, like the babies. I think I'm just going to try to carry them up and get the fuck out of here.
Sure. Can you make a poll for me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ooh, the tower stands.
Yeah, okay. So Penny, you find some spare cages and you start loading up as many animals as you can.
Okay, here. Okay, Charlie, you sit here, supervise this idiot. Kevin, help me carry some animals up and we'll just get as many out as we can. And Charlie, if anyone comes through the door or if anything happens, just channel 6 on the radio, just Operation Fuck or whatever, and just let us know, okay?
It'll be Operation Chair in Use.
Operation Chair, great, got it. Okay, here, Kevin. Here, take this one, and I hand you a cage.
What?
Of birds.
What's in there?
Baby birds.
Why don't we save some of the mammals?
Yes, that's our next trip. Come on.
I don't like the birds.
This is a matter of life or death for these animals, Kevin. We don't have time.
I guess let's go.
One tweets at you menacingly.
All right, so the two of you are starting to load out the animals. Dominic looks up at Charlie. Hey, how much do you make in your job? Not a ton, I bet.
Are you going to recruit him, you son of a bitch? God damn it.
You're not hearing any of this, Penny.
I make enough to get by, buddy.
But isn't there more that you'd want?
Not really. I like my job.
Like your job. What if you never had to work again?
I'd still work at my job because I like it.
He did pick the worst person to
You
Yeah.
picked absolutely that this is not going to work for you, my guy.
Dominic says, fuck this. And Dominic rages with an insane amount of power
Chair.
and throws Charlie off. The chair goes flying.
Fuck.
He launches at Charlie and attacks him.
Oh no.
Is
Charlie.
there a glass?
Charlie, my guy.
Is there I would like to grab a
Bash him with a heat lamp. Burn him. Burn his eyes.
No, it's a flask. I would like to get a flask.
Oh, like an Erlenmeyer flask?
Yeah, it's a triangle and it goes up.
Yeah, make a pull for me.
Okay.
Bud, this could be where you die, dude. All right. It's fuck.
So I'd like to grab one of those break it off into a
A shiv?
stabby. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
He's coming at me now. Fuck this guy. He's a criminal. He's
pitch
doing bad
black.
shit.
Yeah, so Charlie, you grab a flask and you turn it into a weapon. Dominic pulls a knife out of his boot
Yeah, we're going.
and points it at you, slams the button on the wall, and this alarm starts going off.
How far up the ladder are we when we hear the alarm?
You guys are like decently down the hallway. Charlie, what do? Do you try to continue fighting him or do you run?
I think my team probably needs some help with those cages because they were planning on a stroll and not a run. So yeah, I think I would throw the bottle at him to try and like distract him, and then I'm out.
Yeah, so Charlie, you dash past Dominic as he is pushing this button. You burst through the doors and you see Penny and Kevin that they look a little frightened, but they're looking around. This alarm is blaring.
I'm like, hey, fuckers, let's go.
Yeah, we run. I'm running. I hand one of the cages to Charlie. I panicked and forgot your name, and I fucking run.
Kevin, how are you doing?
Still very panicked.
Are you holding the cage like at arm's length, just like?
Yes. Yeah, just holding the cage as far away from me as I possibly can while running frantically.
I need all three of you to make a poll.
Oh no.
I got it. No worries. No worries.
Oh, shit. All right. That's one. Jacob, you want to go next?
Sure.
Dun, dun.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Marissa/Penny, your turn.
Why did you pick that one?
Oh! That was
Right.
close. All right, so the three of you dash down the hallway. The doors behind you burst open, and five men dressed in dark red come running down. You see they have machine guns.
What the? Oh, he wasn't lying.
So you guys, you're going up the ladder. You're halfway up. You see them start to climb up after you.
I dropped the birds on them.
No. Penny reaches the top of the shaft first.
I bust out and I put the birds down and I have the grate open so that as soon as the last one of my friends are out, I'm slamming this thing shut and I'm fucking locking it.
Okay, so Penny comes out. You're hauling everyone out. Kevin, you're next. You're handing off the birds as fast as you can to Penny. Charlie, you look behind you. One of the armed guards takes aim and fires, but it ricochets off and barely misses you.
Oh my
as you make it to the
God.
top of the shaft and you jump out.
I slam it
You
shut.
all
I slam it
grab-
shut. I slam it shut. I slam
Yeah.
it shut.
Penny slams the shaft shut. You all grab the birds and run as fast as you can back
And
towards
I'm
the
on
main
my walkie-talkie,
entrance.
like screaming, like, Mavis, we have a situation. We're at the edge of the zoo. There are guns. There are people.
Charlie calls 911.
That's a better
Charlie
plan,
just calls
honestly.
911.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
I just got shot at. I'm calling
Yeah.
the cops.
Yeah, Kevin is still in shock, just muttering along and then following whoever's in front.
You run past Rodney, who says, "Hey, what's the hurry? Ha ha ha!"
Rodney, I need you to go tell Mavis that there's a secret tunnel in the zoo and that Aidan is a liar. As loud as you can. We found the bird,
okay.
also.
Mavis, we found the bird! And thwack.
Do we make it?
Yes, you make it. So it's a few hours later. The zoo has been completely evacuated.
I would hope so.
There are tons of police on the scene. You've all had to speak independently to police officers to corroborate each other's stories, essentially. Penny, you've been able to go back to the lab and check in on all the birds. They're all doing fine.
Did we, did we get, like, normal animals out, or were we able to get a mix of some of the, like, genetically
The GMO
manipulated ones? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you were mainly focused on recovering the birds that were part of the zoo collection rather than the, like, weird ones because, like, as a conservationist, you know that, like, if they're carrying weird genes, you don't want to potentially introduce that to the population of the zoo. So, like, you left those behind. So you're talking with Mavis, telling her all of the details. So, okay. You're telling me that there was a shaft that you went down and...
Mr. Sin, I know it sounds absolutely batshit insane, but we have the animals to prove it, and there were multiple witnesses, and I'm sure if you run any sort of background checks on our interns before we hire them, you'd be able to see that Aidan Conway does not exist. And it's still there. We can take you down there once the police have ensured that there are no madmen with machine guns.
Right, well, the thing is, I'm not denying what you've said, but, we did send the police down there, and they did find the shaft that you're referring to, and a deserted laboratory, but there was no one down there when they went down to investigate.
That is impossible. How do you explain these animals then? How do you explain that we were looking for one bird, we brought up 6? What?
I know it's very concerning. I have no idea honestly how any of this happened. I'm just as puzzled by this as you are.
I would like to show her the orcs paper. So this is the organization that we were talking about. It was branded on all of their things. There was a truck. Have you seen this before? Do you know anything? Because this is evidence, and this we can work with. And I would swear my professional career and everything that I own that this was real.
I'm sorry, Penny, but I can't say I know anything about this. It seems that we've stumbled upon something that we may not be able to answer in this episode of Dread and Breakfast.
Dun dun.
This episode of Dread and Breakfast is brought to you by Pump and Suck and Sons. Pump and Suck and Sons for all your pumping and sucking needs.
Thank you so much for listening to Dread and Breakfast today. We want to thank Eli Schneider for our theme song and all our original music. You should check him out on Spotify. All our additional audio is credited down in the episode notes. And a big thank you to Alicia, who created our incredible episode art for this story. You can find her on Tumblr and Instagram at artisticadversary. We're also on Instagram at DNBpod, or you can follow us on Twitter at DreadandBfest, or check out our website, dnbpod.com. Everyone I just mentioned is linked there, so that's a good place to check out. If you enjoyed the show and you have a second to give us a quick rating or review on whatever podcast app you're listening on, it really does help us out a lot. We'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week for breakfast.